fuck up, bro. Back up. Fuck, back up. Back up, bitch. Back up, man. Don't.
He done 1, 2, 3 release your ass. Now you gotta call 911 because you got knocked the fuck out.
All right, excuse me, black people, black women and men. I just want to tell y'all are brilliant. You're magical. You are worth it, and your black dollar counts. It counts so much that it affords them to send their kids to college, to live in 4 and 5 bedroom homes, and to drive their fancy cars into the same neighborhoods that they don't funnel money back into. What y'all did when I got in here was very disrespectful, highly unprofessional, and I've been giving you my money for a while, but here's what you do know. You'll never get my black dollar again. And everybody in here, I hope y'all understand. Please take your money somewhere where you're valued. I love each of you, and I didn't mean to disturb your peace, but I won't let it go unchecked again, because that's why y'all continue to do it. Conjugating, laughing together, and doing all that talking in your language like we don't understand. We don't understand what you're saying, but we understand the sentiment. Won't happen again, not on my dollar. Love y'all. Have a good one. Come to my money, baby, the last one you'll ever get. Do it now, and don't talk to me. You're lucky I'm changed and reformed. It'd be much different in here. Respect black people. I never see nobody that look like y'all on the other side of these chairs. That's the thing. Where they at? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've been here many times, almost a year, and what y'all did was very embarrassing. But I don't carry embarrassment like that. I don't pack it up and go home. I check it at the start. That's how my mama raised me. Come get this money, sweetie. That's y'all problem. We let y'all get away with that shit while we pay for your whole life. You wouldn't have shit without us. You understand what I'm saying? You understand exactly what I'm saying. Get this money and let me get out of here, baby. You hear me? Where do I swipe? You understand what I'm saying? Y'all understand what the fuck we be saying. We can't understand what y'all ass be saying. And that's the problem. Stop talking that shit up in here. You know where you at. We all need translators. That's what we need. We coming up in here giving y'all our money, you talking that shit behind our back. How dare you? How dare you? You don't know what people going through or why they took time to come get their nails done in between. You don't know. Now you don't get no damn tip. Go to the next screen. Now you have the day you deserve. Goodbye, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Absolutely. I love you, black people. Bitch.
In 2026, black folks still have to come down to this legislature and beg for something that they rightfully were born to have, and that is a right to vote and proper representation. We live in a time where one of your colleagues can turn around and tell an audience of women and black men and women, more specifically myself, you need to shut up, boy. And you, instead of telling him and correcting him on the mic, you tell the crowd that I need to maintain order. It's that we are the problem inside of this building. The people came and showed up in droves because you are trying to interrupt the flow of what they were rightfully deserved. And that is proper representation. Let me tell you what racism is. Racism is when you insert your privilege and you use it to push out your superiority against people who look like myself. In the words of Congressman Cleo Fields, I wake up every day and I can't wash this off. They can't wash that off. And if you're going to vote and tell us that we should not deserve the right to have proper representation because of the color of our skin, that's emphatically wrong. In fact, it was St. Augustine who said that an unjust law is no law at all. Anything that comes out of this body that is in full support behind what Jeff Crow, this ain't Jim Crow that we're dealing with now, we're dealing with Jeff Crow policies, is wrong. And one thing that I simply just cannot understand, Senator Miguez isn't here right now, but for God's sake, your last name is Miguez. Your people are marginalized people, and you sound as though you are in support of a bill that hurts and harms marginalized people. You got to make that make sense to me today. single Democratic leader on this board, I applaud you. Because these same people, they think because they can come and eat, that you go and eat with them, that they come and smoke cigars with you, that they crack glasses. Wait, 1 second.
No, you're going to listen to me.
All right, you go ahead.
You're going to listen to me.
Go ahead.
You're going to stay on the four corners of the bill. We're not going to
But I am.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're going off. If you choose to keep on talking about
It's
racism,
okay. You may not like what I got to say. I'm going to get up the mic. It's okay.
Please be
I'm going to leave the mic anyway because I knew you were going to do this.
You can leave now.
All right, I will.
Thank you.
I have questions for you. I'm sorry.
No, he's done talking, Senator. He's done.
Okay. You're going to be on my right. That's fine.
Go ahead, Senator Jenkins. You can make a statement.
But what is the position there on those bills?
Each and every one of those bills disenfranchises black voters and Democratic voters across the state of Louisiana.
Hey, y'all, look at this. I'm just trying to take my 15-minute rest while working on this contract, and here she comes.
I'm talking to you.
Yes, can I help you with
I
something?
want to know who gave you a warrant to come work here. I know the homeowners, and they didn't tell me anyone was coming today.
I don't need a warrant. I'm a contractor hired to fix the patio. I'm just taking a break.
Well, you don't look like a contractor. Usually they have a permit displayed. Why are you just sitting there in a chair? It looks suspicious.
You hear this? She's asking for a warrant like I'm a criminal. Ma'am, please let me work in peace.
If you don't show me your ID right now, I'm calling the police to check your background.
I want to ask black people, how would you feel if white people held an event?
I want to ask black people, how would they feel?
You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? Every time a white person that hates black people says black people, you'll notice they'll like pause and they'll drop it like a semitone. No, in the store, and there was this white person, right? And then there was like this black person. You know, it's a little drop. You know, it's real subtle though. You barely even hear it for real. But yeah, so there was like this white people, and then it was like black people. Black people. I want to ask black people, how would they feel? It's like they clear their throat. It's a little bass. That was just a side point. Let me get like the real video out the way. Ooh, this is gonna be quick, y'all. Strap it. Every other week, there's a white person complaining about a black event because if there was a white event of that same type, then it would evoke some wildly negative reaction. Little does that white person know is that the sphere in which that black space exists, the white space equivalent, is just the sphere itself. I'm gonna put y'all through a little exercise so you never fall into this line of thinking again. Now take any black event. Now your question is, why isn't there a white event? Now take out the black, and that's the white event. Black entertainment television. Where's the white entertainment television? Take out the black. Entertainment television. That's the white entertainment television. Like, I feel like white people forget how pervasive their presence and existence in society really is. If I walk into a room with a bunch of white people, I'm gonna be like, dang, there's a good amount of white people in here. But if a white person walks into a room with a bunch of white people, they're gonna be like, dang, this is one normal ass room. Like, ain't nothing off about this room at all. Every single demographic is represented and accounted for. I wanna ask black people.
Oh my God, I just came across this video clip and I absolutely love it. This shows you how tired black women are from holding ourselves back. It's about 1.5 minutes long, but these black women were taking these white women clean out. Just watch this video clip.
Right? So the reality is, whether you breathe or not, baby, we're the standard. And that's what it is. The beginning and the end starts with the black woman. So regardless, whether you want to admit it or not, I think for the both of you, you stay on topic because what you just spoke about had nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Absolutely good.
So let me land. So the reality is, for the both of you to sit on the side of me and talk about aggression, what is the difference in what you're doing and what we're doing right now? Having a conversation. And yet we're the one, you just literally called out both of these black women on the panel, and you sit here with your attitude and you have a problem, but you tell them that they're aggressive, right?
Well, I have a long story with Yolanda.
So as a black woman, we're going to talk about history and we're going to talk about facts. So the moment that you realize,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
done. A minute.
Lower your voice.
Hang on. Black women or black people in general just acting wild and out, dressing like hoes, ghetto ratchet behavior, and people are calling it out, not just white people.
When we're talking about different groups being vilified, if we're looking at the history of America and who has done the most violent crimes, it's your people. In regards to the way black women are viewed, I'm going to continue speaking, but I'm going to make sure that you're not intimidated right now, are you? I want to make sure you're comfortable, because as a black woman, that's what we have to do in order to have a platform, right? In order to be able to speak uninterrupted, you have to make sure that you make somebody else feel comfortable. So we continue to be the most educated group of people in this country. And if we're looking at this panel, that's also evident.
All right, Carmen, let's hear from you. Your thoughts.
Have y'all seen this video about this lady who got beat up by a black man? So what I'm getting is, she walked up to him and asked him where was his handicap sticker, because there was only 4 handicap parking spaces available, and he didn't have his handicap sticker up. So I don't know, whatever, I guess they exchanged words then. She goes and do whatever she was there to do. She comes back and says something to him again. She said he was in his car taking a nap, and she walked up to him again and said, you don't have a handicap sticker. And she said she got spicy with her words. He told her to step to him. She said she stepped to him with her whole chest and got beat up. I don't know, y'all. I'm a little conflicted. Now she's saying like she's pressing charges and this and that, but it's like, why did you do that? What is wrong? Like, seriously, do you think that this is a damn movie? Like, what authority? Oh my God, like the superiority complex here is just leaping out. I am so confused. Like, that was really a totally 100% avoidable moment. And now you're trying to like garner sympathy, but it's like, I'm finding it very difficult to feel sorry for a person who went out of their way to disturb someone and taunted that man, not once, but twice. And then, I'm not saying what he did was right. He was wrong for that. But like, where's your accountability in this situation? That was crazy. And please don't do that again, ever.
And if a black person tells you not to call them something, that white entitlement came out real strong.
I want to talk about this. A few weeks ago, I made a video about how I don't like for white people to call me sis or use any kind of AAVE terms with me. And honey, the white entitlement leapt out. Jesus. White folks who didn't even know I existed was finding this video to call me all kind of sis and just completely negate the boundary I was trying to set. I deleted the video because I recognized that I was a little aggressive in how I communicated what I said, but I still meant what I said. What is mind-boggling to me is that we have historical and current evidence of white people terrorizing the black community. And when black folks finally say, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to involve myself with you guys. I want boundaries, I want separation, we're the problem. It's crazy to me how privilege and entitlement is so ingrained in white people that y'all have yet to even stop and ask yourself, does me calling her this make her uncomfortable? Does she even like me calling her this? Because the answer is no, every time. Stop.
The absolute worst type of people are those who will disrespect you and then try to police your outcome. You literally had the choice to just go on about your business. You chose to disrespect me. I'm not speaking personally, by the way, but it has happened before. And then when I get up and slap the shit out you, now it's, oh, you did too much. Like, nah, you had the choice to shut the fuck up, but you didn't. So you got slapped. And to be honest, that needs to be the new norm for disrespect. Stand up and see this hand right here. Just take it and just go across their face, bro. Because maybe that'll give their brain a factory reset, and they'll realize, like, yo, I don't need to be disrespecting anyone. I should just shut my bitch ass up. And I feel like that'll make the world spin better.
Black people used to take a lot of disrespect from white people, from Asians, everything that you have seen us do on this video. I'm talking about Asians because we have done that video, couple of videos in the past, where they kill innocent black people and not be sorry about it, just be okay that it happened and not do anything about it, They do not call out their own, and that is actually what makes black people very uncomfortable, because we do understand that Asians are people like everyone else, and there is usually just a crop of people that decide that they do not want to abide by the rules of the land. They do not want to be good people. They do not want to be human beings. They decide to be animals and behave like so. We do know that, and that really means that there are some Asians that are good people. But the thing is, if you are a good person and you see your brother doing something that is not right, what you need to do as a good person that you are, you're supposed to call them out, make sure that they know that whatever they are doing is wrong. Now, the reason why black people have been mad about Asians is the fact that they do not talk to each other. They do not try to explain to their brothers and sisters that this done to other people is wrong, because if you do not want it done to you, then don't do it to other people. It's as easy as that. Now, Asians would be wondering why black people are so mad at them, even going as far as boycotting their businesses. It's really because they're not showing up, they're not showing remorse for the things that have happened to the two black kids that we talked about in the previous video. They have not shown the remorse, and part of showing remorse is actually speaking it out and apologizing to black people. And other than that, the other bigger apology is changed behavior. talk to your brothers and sisters, make sure that they know that whatever is happening is wrong and they should not be able to do that again given a chance. Now that is how we learn, that is how we become better. So these other races that have disrespected black people over the times, they got to a point where they were used to, and especially white people, not all white people, especially white people, they got used to, you know, intimidating black people, making them feel so horrible about themselves. You know, they have that notion of the old times during slavery when black people were being tormented. They couldn't speak because they did not have any voice, no power, no one to fight for them, no numbers, you know. They were just on their own basically, and they were always at the mercies of the white people. Now, the times have changed. That is not the reality of life as of now. And black people have made a decision that they're not going to take any disrespect from anyone going forward. And every other time that you see black people being discriminated, being intimidated by anyone from the other races, they act on it. They do not let these people go anymore. They make sure that they teach them a lesson so that that becomes a lesson to them, the perpetrators, and to the other people that have that kind of behavior as well. You know, if you are planning to do something to a black person and you know it's evil, they make sure that you actually never even dare to think about it. And I do not think that's a bad move, because sometimes, you know, talking alone cannot be enough. You can talk all you want, but if people have made up their minds to not listen to what you're saying, they will just not listen. Yeah, they will not take the lessons by just word of mouth. Now, black people have resorted to sorting their issues on the spot. You know, you disrespect them, they do what they have to do for the sake of their respect. And there's a white person on this channel that once said, black people are not usually asking for a lot. Yeah, white people behave as though blacks are asking for way too much than they deserve. Black people ask for basic human decency. They ask for basic, you know, being treated like a human being. That's all, you know, that's all. They want courtesy. They want to be treated with respect. They want people to look at them and know that they're also human beings, and you do not do to them what you do not want done to you. That is all, really. But for white people that have been programmed to think that black people deserve all the ills in the society, all the negative things, and all the kind of mistreatments that you can be thinking about, they think that it is okay to disrespect a black person and just go scot-free with that. Black people have said, not again. It's not going to happen again. And anytime a white person, an Asian, people from the other races, yellow, whatever color, if you decide that you're going to disrespect a black person, then be sure that they're going to handle you, and handle you right. Yeah. So yeah, you have watched the video, you've seen what's happening over there, you have your thoughts about that. I know we are not advocating for violence, we are not trying to do that, but we're trying to warn the people that want to always be troublesome to black people, and especially disrespecting black people. You know, black people have gone through a lot of things. If you read history, if you even watch some of these videos that we make, you do realize that black people have endured quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit of a lot, that you should not be daring to add salt to injury by doing some crazy stupid things to them. And they even have trauma. You should be well aware of that. They have trauma that they are dealing with. There's a lot of things that they carry within themselves. And if you dare someone that is already burdened, then be sure that whatever will happen to you, you would be comfortable to get that. Yeah. Now, again, not advocating for violence, but please, let's respect each other. Do to your neighbor what you'd be happy if it was done to you. Yeah, so guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Leave a like, leave a comment, share this video to your friends and family. let people learn from these things and not get themselves in these situations willingly, at least. Yeah. And with that, there's going to be a lot of growth. There's going to be a change in society, and that is really all that we dream of, a changed society where everyone is equal rights, equal opportunities. Everyone is living as though they deserve to be here, because they actually do. They have every right to be here. There's no one that is more home than the other on this planet, and everyone should have that in mind anytime they're doing something that they know is not okay. So guys, let me know what you think about this video. Have you had an encounter where you had to really deal with someone like that? Yeah, in whatever way, it doesn't matter. And how was it? How did it happen? And why did you do what you did? Yeah, if you're willing to share that, we'd be happy to learn. And thank you to the people that leave long comments. Oh my god, there are some people that actually, oh my god, they take it very seriously when I ask them to give their feedback on what they think about the video. And they do some really good job. They actually tell a whole story. I look at those comments and I'm just like, wow, this is a brilliant, beautiful person. So thank you so much. If you're the kind that does that, leaving comments, long comments especially, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Subscribers, this week you have been doing quite a good job sharing the videos, liking the video, leaving a comment to the videos. Thank you so much. And subscribers, you have tried. I have seen your work, and most of you have remembered to subscribe. There's someone that jokingly wrote on the comment section that they have forgotten to subscribe again, and oh my god, please, I am begging you to remember today to subscribe to the channel and be part of this amazing family. Returning subscribers, always in my heart. I love you guys so much. I hope that you're keeping safe wherever you're watching me from. And I hope that your families are safe. They are okay, dealing with their harsh times, but everything will be okay, we hope. We pray that everything falls in place as soon as possible. So guys, I will see you on my next video. Bye for now.